What's up, guys? Kevin here, coming at you in another video. And in this video, it's time for Hero Spotlight Episode 2. In this episode, we're going to be going over everything Aurora Blade. Now, if you guys don't know who Aurora Blade is, then you must be living under a rock, because Aurora Blade is the newest Paragon hero in League of Angels Fire Raiders. By Paragon hero, I mean heroes that come fully equipped and leveled to your current level. The other two Paragon heroes in the game that are like Aurora Blade are Shadow Stalker and Draconia. So we're going to be going over everything Aurora Blade today, what crests to use with her. Aurora Blade is unique because she's got several different builds that you can go with, and they're all different. Aurora Blade right now is probably the best tank in the game. She could soak up tons and tons of damage, and she's also provides invaluable buffs to your team and debuffs to the enemy team. So let's get into her skills first. So first we got Aurora Slash, which is her ultimate. Aurora strikes a vertical column of enemies, damaging and stunning them while increasing her own damage reduction. So she's going to increase her own damage reduction, and wherever she is placed in your formation, so if she's front and center, she's going to stun the enemy front and center and the back center heroes. So this is particularly good for Wharf Boss because, you know, you can constantly stun the Wharf Boss and put the most damage on him possible. This is also good because it's also a guaranteed stun. So if you know where your enemy's Draconia is going to be or Shadow Stalker is going to be, you could basically lock them down with this skill by itself. Also increases her damage reduction, so she's going to be able to soak up even more damage than she already could, being the tank that she is. So next we have Aurora Shield, which is her second round skill. Aurora Blade transforms her Aurora into a shield that absorbs damage on frontline heroes. So she's going to cast a shield on all your frontline heroes that are going to increase their damage reduction. And, this one is good. A lot of people, they like building an agility Aurora Blade so that this skill procs a lot faster. This way she can get off this shield on the frontline heroes really quickly into the battle. And that comes at a price, though. That basically means that you can't make her as tanky because you got to focus a lot of agility into her. So the next one is Radiance. Unleash a wave of Azure Light that reduces the attack and rage of the enemy's backline. So it's gonna reduce the target's attack and for 2 rounds, and then reduce rage. So this is a third round skill, and it's going to reduce the backline, any backline hero. So that's like major damage dealers on your enemy team, such as like Shadow Stalker or Draconia, Dragon Queen. Any heroes on the backline, which are usually the damage dealers. So that's a really good skill. So next we got Divine Favor. The Favor of the Gods grants a large HP increase for the entire team and provides backline heroes with a shield that gives immunity to control effects. So you're going to see at the beginning of the battle, your backline heroes have a shield that's due to her Divine Favor skill. And she's also, like it says, it's going to increase all your heroes on your team, their HP. So it gives immunity to control effects too, so they can't get stunned, they can't get silenced, anything like that for the first 2 rounds of the battle, which is, this skill, in my opinion alone, is what makes Aurora Blade the deadly, overpowered hero that she is. And then we got her Awakening skill, which, conveniently enough, is called Awakening. Aurora Blade's latent power awakens to greatly increase her stats. So this is a passive. Sorry guys, I had to pause it for a second. I was getting a little interference. But like I said, this Awakening skill, Aurora Blade's latent power awakens to greatly increase her stats. It's a passive ability. It's going to increase her max HP by 12,500 at the current level that it's at, which is the max level. and physical and magical defense by 1250. So that's also another decent skill. It's a passive. It's just makes her more tanky than she already is. So let's take a look at her base stats. The way I have her built right now, I have Aurora Blade. My Aurora Blade built as a tank right now. She's built as a pure tank. I want her to be able, I want her front and center all the time, and I want her taking as much damage as possible. She's got a decent amount of agility too, but I have seen builds with her having 20,000 plus agility at level 85, so obviously, I could have her with a lot more agility, but I just choose not to because if you can look at her physical defense and magical defense, it's just absolutely over the top. Her physical attack's not bad. Her damage is pretty decent. Her hit's not bad. Her dodge is really good. Her crit's really good, but her crit damage could be better. Her resilience is really good, and her parry's really good. HP recover is not bad either. So, as you can see, she's a really. I have her more tank focused right now, but some people choose to do more agility, which I will get into in a minute. So we'll go into her runes next and take a look at those. So the first two that you definitely want to focus on first are magical defense and physical defense. Those are definitely two, as for Aurora Blade herself, is probably the two most important skills you're going to want to get up first. If you're doing an agility build on her with flash crests, you're going to want to go agility next. If you're doing a tank build, you're going to want to go resilience next. After that, if you're doing a tank build, then you'll want to do agility, HP last. Usually, I give the advice to do HP on every hero last because HP, it's just not really that important anymore. Yeah, it is good to have a lot of HP. You could take those really good critical hits, but if you have high resilience and you're a tank, as long as your resilience and defenses are really high, you don't have to worry about your HP too much. But yeah, that's the order you definitely want to focus on for those. So now we're gonna go into crests, and you're gonna see why my Aurora Blade is as tanky as she is, because I have Warden crests on her right now. But you can easily choose to go with Fury. I'm sorry, not Fury. Flash. You can easily choose to go to Flash set with resilience and defenses as substats. You could do resilience, you could do magical defense, defense bonus, I know they have. So, if you're going to go Flash, you definitely want to do try to get Flash with agility as a substat, and defense percentage bonus as the main stat or a substat. HP is decent too. Anything with the main stat on a Flash crest that aims more towards a tank build is good. But if you're going to go Warden, if you're going to go straight Warden, the best thing to do on Warden is to go with agility as a substat. As long as you can get agility and raw defense as a substat, then that's good. You definitely want the defense bonus percentage as your main stat. So as you can see here, I have raw defense as my main stat for the top one, which is good too. Defense bonus percentage as main stat on that one. This one I have attack. I chose to go a little more attack on her because I wanted her to do a little more damage. I'm probably going to wind up switching this crest out here for one that with a defense percentage in the future, because I have more than enough damage on my team right now. So, like I said, you definitely want to stick with the defense bonus percentage and raw defense main stat with agility and defensive bonus percentage as your substat. As far as any other crests go, I don't know of any other good ones that are good for her. If you guys know, if you guys use different crests on her, definitely let me know in the comments. We'll take a look next at her astral training line, which is kind of quick. So as you can see, her Aries, physical defense, magical defense, HP, and resilience. That's really good for a tank especially. And then Taurus, you got attack, physical defense, HP, and parry, which are decent for a tank too. Also, some attack. I haven't gotten Gemini, Leo, or Cancer yet, so I will. But as you can see, Gemini, I can't even see Gemini, Leo, or Cancer yet. So, what next? So we took a look at her runes, her crests. Now we're going to take a look at her in battle. And we're going to use Soldi as our angel because I just love looking at Soldi. As you guys know, if you watched my last video, you'll know Soldi's my favorite angel. So there goes her first round shield. And as you can see, she does decent damage. Like, her damage is not that bad. Her dodge is really good. She got stunned, so she's not doing any other things right there. She just used Radiance. And then there goes her basic attack, which she did 51k as crit damage. So now we're going to do her ultimate. Her stun didn't proc there for some reason. I think it was a damage immune enemy, that's why. Or control immune. There goes her Aurora shield, her max HP, and her damage resist went up. There goes her Radiant skill. And she got stunned, so I can't get lucky here. As you can see, I'm taking almost no damage whatsoever. So her Aurora shield again. Alright, I'm getting stunned left and right. I just want to show you guys that. Okay, so her Aurora shield. Radiance. So you guys get the idea. So I just used her ultimate there, so she does really good damage with her ultimate, and it's also stun chance. So that's gonna do it, guys. So that's Aurora Blade in a nutshell. She definitely excels more as a tank than she does just pure agility. I think, in my opinion, Aurora Blade was made as a tank or support. But some people will choose to go with pure agility builds to get that radiance off really quick and the shield. So, I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys prefer? Do you prefer Flash? Do you prefer Warden Crests? Do you prefer Aurora Blade as a tank? Or do you prefer her as a pure agility / tank? Let me know down in the comments. Please like, subscribe. Thanks a lot. Until the next video, see you later.